everyone, it's Laura at my very own quilt shop again. I have been cutting charm squares for Lil Stella kits, which is this pattern that I've gotten into the shop. I'm doing up some kits in blues and browns. So here's a couple of the pairs that I put together. I'm getting ready to start working on the sample, so I thought I'd do a little video of how I am using the mini Stripology ruler to do the cutting according to the instructions. The pattern also includes regular ruler instructions, but I'm hoping you'll be able to see how the mini Stripology ruler really makes the cutting easier for these patterns. So, first thing I got out besides the ruler was my G-Easy ruler stickers because they're going to be really handy. So let me show you what I've done with these. And I've got those in the shop along with the rulers. So our first cut we're going to make, and I'm going to be doing these videos in steps, but for the first cut we needed to have the 2.5 inch line marked, and then we're going to be lining up the corners of our charm squares on the 0 and 5 intersection, so I've put a different color there, and then the 2 3/4 intersection up here. So our first step is to select our squares. I'm going to start with this one pair. The pattern calls for 24 darks, 24 lights, so I've got 12 blues and 12 browns, and I'm going to use each of them twice. We need to lay the squares right side up, and I'm going to do all 4 at a time. Full disclosure, this is the first time I'm cutting these out, so you will see either how well it goes or how well it doesn't go. So I've got my squares lined up, and then it says lay the Stripology ruler and align the bottom right corner, that's here, with that 0 and 5. So that's where my little ruler sticker comes in really handy. Then it says turn counterclockwise until the top left corner is aligned with the 2 3/4 mark, which is where I put the pink sticker. You can see how that would be a lot easier. I see that now that I'm putting a square in, I need to move it a little bit. I was basing it on the picture. So now I've got my 2 3/4, so I look for my pink point and my blue point down here. It says to make a cut through the 2.5 inch, which I've marked with my green ruler. So we're going to cut 4 of the squares at one time. So now we've got a little skinny piece like this and a piece like this. So that's video number 1 for cutting of the first step. I'm going to go ahead and stop this video, and I will do a second video when I get these pieces ready to sew so we can kind of break it up into chunks. So stay tuned for part 2.